Our lead story, it's been a pain in the trunk for years now, and the scrapping of e-tolls is finally on the cards. But Gauteng motorists will have to wait a few more weeks before the Transport Minister decides on what to do. Fikile Mbalula is expecting to report back on e-tolls by the end of August. SANRAL is owed around 11 billion rand in unpaid fees. Our reporter John Bailey is covering the story for us. He joins us now live from our Pretoria studio. So, John, President Cyril Ramaphosa has ordered Ministers Tito Mboweni, Fikile Mbalula and Gauteng Premier David Makhura to find solutions to this issue. Where are we now?
Indeed, Shahan, President Cyril Ramaphosa has really thrown down the gauntlet now and telling Fikile Mbalula, David Makhura and also Finance Minister Tito Mboweni to find a solution to this ongoing issue, because it's been dragging on for about 6 years now, and especially after we've seen this Twitter spat between Makhura and also Tito Mboweni. So what's happening at the moment is that they are engaging with different role players, that includes a lot of that emphasis is on the community, on consumers, because it affects the poor quite a lot. And while Tito Mboweni is saying that this is government policy, it has to be implemented, people have to pay, David Makhura is saying that many people are suffering financially. They cannot pay this the tolls that's expected of them. And what we've heard from Fikile Mbalula today was, in fact, that they are looking at a variety of issues, but certainly the scrapping of e-tolls is definitely on the table.
There is a demand on the table that we are responding to, that we must scrap e-tolls. And that is in the main the issue we are looking at. If we do away with e-tolls, not e-tolls in particular, the countries, because you still have got e-tolls all over in terms of our national roads. We do away with that, there are challenges. And how do we overcome those challenges? So it's a hard debate, it's robust.
So we all want to know when we'll have an answer to whether or not e-tolls will be scrapped.
Well, I asked Fikile Mbalula the question this morning when we spoke, and he was emphatic to say, talk to me again at the end of August, because they've now been given this deadline by the President. They have to engage with everybody involved, and by the end of August we should have an answer as to what are they going to do with the system? Where are they going to get the money? Is it going to come from national coffers? Are they going to engage with the Gauteng provincial government to say, let's look at opportunities as to how or where we can find this money? Because as you mentioned, SANRAL is owed about 11 billion rand in unpaid e-tolls. So Fikile Mbalula said, let's wait until the end of August.
The constraints. We are looking at the issues and we'll give the report to Cabinet and to the President and to the citizens. It's not a one-way process. We've got to engage with the stakeholders, and then we've got to engage with everybody. So it's not next year. August, we will be back.
All right, we'll leave it right there. Our reporter John Bailey is in Pretoria.